we've got some more weight reduction that's arrived. This is the upper engine cover from a Boxster 987. Why do we want this? Well, two reasons. One, if you were racing in the Boxster Spec racing series, you have to have this because it bolts in instead of has little plastic tabs, and keeps fire out of the engine bay. And two, it's a lot lighter, just being a thin piece of alloy, than the standard big heavy plastic one. So we'll weigh these parts, but we have an idea of the weight and get this installed. You can also get the 987 carpet because it's there's a bit more of a bump on this. So if you've got a different intake or manifold, this will give you a lot more clearance as well. So maybe if you're doing a V8 conversion, I don't know, that could fit a little easier too. So we got the roof in service position, done this many times. This is the engine cover we're talking about. We pulled the carpet up. Now these are the plastic. This is the plastic thing with these metal little twist locks, and they just flip them up, rotate them, and we remove the engine cover. I have seen online that guys have retrofitted these to their new alloy cover, so we'll have a look at doing that, but I think we're just going to put in some little nuts that clip onto the side and just bolt in. Maybe we'll use some thumb bolts or something to make it quick and easy, but it is still an easy enough job to remove just a couple of. Okay, that is out. Just picking them up. It's about half the weight, so that's a decent savings. Up high, you won't even notice that any kind of, it's all sound insulated. Well, not really, there's that sound deadening piece there, but that should make zero difference on the noise in the car for day-to-day living. But yeah, any weight savings, good weight savings. I'll put the weights on the screen now, and it all just adds up. So that combined with our stripping the frunk and trunk and the lightweight battery, we're getting some good weight reduction now. Frunk and trunk and the lightweight battery, we're getting some good weight reduction now. So looking at these quick turn pins, all that's really holding them in is that kind of washer that's kind of locked them in. So I think if we pull that off, it'll be pretty easy to put these, transfer them right over to the metal lid. Okay, let's see how we go here. They're pretty loose. I think we just got to pop it up over that edge. Two little screwdrivers, perhaps. I got half off. There we go. Coming around. There we go. Yes. Okay, that is off. All right, now we'll just have a look here. That's their new cover. Yeah, and they fit right in. Okay, we need to drill it out a tiny bit. We might just be able to knock them in if we tap them, actually. If we tap them, then we don't need those retaining washers, because that's what's same thing that holds those in as there. So let's get the hammer and see how we go. It's only the tiniest bit. What I think we're going to do, we'll just file it. So it's just super thin metal. A couple seconds with the file and we should be able to. Yes, that's it. And we can put that back on the other side, but I don't think we really need to because that's going to be in there now. Good, good, good. It's a bit, the other one's a bit thicker, so it may sit a bit proud, but see, we got this, still got the rubber lip on it, so we'll get the rest transferred over and see how it holds. Okay, they're all in. Now it's just to put it back in the car. Okay, so that's back in. They are pretty snug, but there's a little bit of, because that lid is a touch thinner, there's a couple mil on each of the bolts of play, and there's a rubber seal which takes up a little bit, but I think we're going to pack it out. We'll put one, I think we'll probably just put one or two washers on the top where that one large washer is, just under the screw, and that'll get rid of all that play, and then it'll be locked in. Probably do it on the bottom, but it's a bit tricky lining it all up, so we'll take it all back off and put those washers in. So I've just got some of these M10 washers, and they're just a little touch on the little bit loose on there, so we're just going to push these all back out, and then we'll slide these on and put them back in. Okay, they're all done. They've got an extra washer with them, and we're going to reinstall. Now, just get another washer and do it from the start, because after banging these through twice, the holes are starting to get a little bit sloppy now, but that's easy enough to just remember that these things might fall out now. But if you don't do it that many times, you should be fine. That is nice and snug now. That's exactly what needed to be done. Just needed to add that little washer that compensates the thickness of the different lids. That's much tighter. Much tighter now. There, rock solid. Not a hint of a rattle. There we go, weight reduction done. It's all starting to add up now.